Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy the Tarot Reader, and I am now doing a reading for Leo for May. So I'm looking at the planetary placements for today. What we have is Neptune moving into Aries. It's in 29-degree Pisces, Mars in 5 degrees Aries, North Node 14 Aries, Chiron Aries, Mercury Aries. All the Aries here, it trines any Leo planets in your chart. And that it would be very good for you because there's a lot of energy here and maybe even healing. Reconciling, forgiving with that Chiron, trining any of your Leo placements. And then we have the Taurus placements, and that is the Moon, Venus, Sun, Uranus, and Jupiter. So any planets you have in Cancer or Virgo is going to go really well with the Taurus placements. So if you know your chart, and especially if you have a Venus in Virgo, you have that Lilith in Virgo, you could look that up. Venus, natal Venus in Virgo, conjunct Black Lilith in Virgo. That's a spicy one. Spicy in the sense that it's going to exude the Virgo qualities. Yeah, you gotta look it up. It's interesting. So Leo, if you have Leo, oh my goodness, I think I did talk about the Leo placements in the Virgo reading before this one. Anyway, sorry about that, Virgo. So let's, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So with the Virgo placements, okay, I'm just going to say this right now. If you're a Virgo rising, because this is what I should have done with the Virgo reading before this one, then you have a lot of planets in the 8th house, the 9th. So the 8th house is really spicy. Virgo risings, you are pretty spicy right now. You're probably getting a lot of action in bed, or you're looking for it. And that's Virgo rising. And then the 9th house, you're traveling and probably having a lot of action while traveling. And moving into the 10th house, where you'll think about your career at some point. The career thing is not really a concern for you Virgo risings, because I think you're having a whole lot of fun right now. So now I'm going to talk about the Leo risings. I said the Virgo rising because I failed to include that in the Virgo reading. So if you're a Virgo that just popped in here, I'm glad you did, because if you're a Virgo with a Virgo rising, I just talked about the Virgo rising. And also Lilith is in your first house. So that Lilith, so look it up. If you have a Venus in Virgo, conjunct Lilith transiting Virgo. Also look at Lilith Virgo transiting first house Virgo rising. I gotta look that up myself and see what that means, because that's fascinating for Virgo. So let's go back to Leo. So Leo, we have Saturn in the 8th house, right? Taxes, awful, awful, awful taxes, Saturn. Neptune, 8th, 9th house, wanting to travel. Mars, 9th house, Chiron, North. There's a lot of travel here, and there's a lot of focus on career and promotions with career, because I feel like you are really hustling right now with those 10th house placements if you are a Leo rising. A lot of travel in your future right now in May and also in your future, Leo. New friends. You're going to meet new friends, make new friends in your travels. It's going to be really fun for you. And the Lilith for you, Leo, is in the second house. So that to me could mean like you're going to spend, Leo, you're going to spend money to look good. Not that you already don't, but you're going to maybe do a lot more of it now in May. So what do we got for Leo? What's going on with Leo for May? What's going on with Leo for May? What's going on for Leo for May? Let's see. The Moon, the Devil reverse, and the Eight of Wands reverse. So, Leo, this is good. You're taking it easy. You're being very sensitive to things around you, things that have pushed your buttons in the past or made you feel bad. You are experiencing more compassion towards it, maybe with the Devil reversed and the Eight of Wands. You're keeping quiet about things that you need to keep quiet about. Yeah, I feel like you are more in touch with your intuition and how you're feeling, and you're not acting on it. You're sitting with that. And you know, when you travel, you don't have to deal with any of the devil. That's what you're doing. The Devil reverse is the devil no longer has any power over anything in your life, whatever the devil represented, and any dark energies has no more control in your life. I mean, if you're going to be traveling and you're just going to enjoy your life and escape, not even, I'm sorry, I said escape, I didn't mean escape, but you're deciding to live a peaceful life, and you're aware of why you're doing that, because it has become a little bit, yeah, so we have the Three of Swords. See, it has been hard. Something has been really hard to deal with, and you cannot move forward. You know, like, you can't say anything. You just can't go near it because it's too hard. If you go near it, the moon's protecting you. The moon's saying, don't say anything. You can't go near it. It hurts. And you don't want it to have any power over you. Let's say that with the Devil reversed, with the Three of Swords on top of the Devil reversed, the Devil is reversed. I'm looking at those two cards alone, and it is this sense of compassion and a sense of just so much empathy over something that's happened, and it's very hard with the Eight of Swords here, which it has created so much anxiety in you. There is something here that it's such a heartbreak, and I feel like you suffer silently. You can't say anything about it. You can't. Exactly, Eight of Wands here, reverse, the moon. It really bothers you. It keeps you up at night. You can't say anything. We have two eights, one on top of the other. You can't say anything. The Chariot is reversed. You can't move on it. You're stuck with this feeling. But understand that the moon is still here. that this is a time for you just to sit in reflection and to sit with the hurt. To sit with the hurt, and even that maybe that feeling that you don't want the other person to hurt. You want to fix it. And it is so heartbreaking for you. And this is the May reading. I know it's very specific. This is not going to apply to some of you. And if it doesn't, you can move on. I don't know. The Three of Wands, the High Priestess. Yeah, you will move on from this. It will be fine. You will be fine. Everyone will move on. The Three of Wands means that in May, you know there's a way out. You don't have to feel like this. And your intuition is telling you it will be fine. And it will be. There's going to be some work involved, and there's going to be some building involved here. But the door is going to open, and you're going to feel better. You're going to know, oh, this is the right time to move on this, where you're going to be given the big yes. So it could be too that you're waiting for something to happen. With the Eight of Pentacles, with the Eight of Swords. These three cards are all eights. Eight of Wands reversed. Eight of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. May. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So by January, I'm going to say that it's going to be fine and you're going to feel a lot better about things. January 2025. You have 3 8s here. You have 2 3s. It's hard to rebuild after something, tragic has happened. With the Three of Swords there, or something really difficult that, like, it broke your heart. It's very sad. But you will rebuild and it will be fine. And when it becomes fine, and I'm saying by January of 2025, you will feel a lot better, that you will feel that it will repair or heal the Three of Swords. Towards the end of the year, you won't be feeling this way any longer. You'll slowly find a way out of this in the next 3 months, that by your birthday in August, whatever you're doing in August, yeah, that's your birthday, Three of Wands. It's going to feel a lot better by July or August, Leo. There's a money situation here that is, need to figure it out. But you will figure it out, because you got the High Priestess with the Three of Wands next to it. Like right now, you're probably thinking like you don't know how to figure it out. It's really, really hard. But towards the end of the month, and towards, July, August, and towards January, you're going to figure it out. It's going to be fine, Leo. But right now, it's really difficult. You can't find a way to get through this, and so you're staying quiet. If this is a relationship, you're staying quiet. But when you need to, you will say something. No, I'm sorry, you're not going to say anything. You're just going to stay quiet for a while. You're not going to, no one needs to know what you're thinking. The Judge, no one needs to know what you're thinking for sure, and the Father next to each other. You have to stay quiet and see what happens. And that's what you're doing. Because it's going to play out and it's going to be fine. In the sense that, why is it going to be fine? There's been a loss, and there's money involved, and there's a lot of hurt. And you're hurting. The Judge and the Father are both here. Either you are both the judge and the father, or you have to take on the judge and the father in this situation. And you will. You will take on the judge and the father and the high priestess and the moon. You will do all that. The feminine and masculine, the yin and yang, will come together. It's not going to be easy, but you need to do it with the Three of Wands here. There's a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder, I feel like, Leo, but you don't have to act on it right now. You need to just sit and figure it out. But what's working through you is the judge and the father, the moon and the high priestess. That is what is working through you right now. You have all these eights. The devil's reverse. You want to make sure that you're going to make the right decision. But you really need to sit with this quietly in May, because it's very hard. It could have actually been heart-wrenching with that Three of Swords right there. But your intuition is really working, and I even feel like you're able to communicate with maybe even your ancestors and whoever you need to communicate with, your angels or God or Jesus Christ, to get you through this, because the outcome is the judge and the father. You will get through this with a lot of strength, and you will do what is right, Leo. Okay? And that is the reading I have for you. If this resonates, hit the like button, and see you at my next reading. Bye-bye.